Hello, welcome to my next tutorial. Let's get started. So, we're just gonna start with a third-person character. And what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go and open the third-person blueprint and the blueprint. All right. So what are we gonna do here? Just gonna camera boom. We're just gonna delete that. Sorry. And then we're gonna attach the camera to the player, and we're gonna attach it to the head. All right. And let's just gonna fix the position, reset the location. I'm just gonna add a rotation to it. I'm just gonna slightly push it forward, maybe a little bit push it up. Yeah, that's good. All right. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the camera and I'm gonna click on use pawn control rotation. And then I'm gonna go to the blueprint third-person character. I'm just gonna type control and use control rotation yaw. Compile. Let's test. So this is my character now. If I rotate, the body is gonna rotate with it as well. All right. So the next thing we're gonna add to this is the spine movement. So whenever I look down, my character body bends down. When I look up, my character body bends up. All right. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come to our blueprint character event graph, and we're gonna use this camera input. All right. So the camera input, we're gonna use it. We're gonna make a variable first. Let's call it pitch of type float. We get that. Add. Let me put it here. Right. We're gonna add the value y to it, and then I'm gonna clamp float. All right. So the value in here, it tells you how far does it bend down and how far does it bend up. So for the default, I think it's 32 and 33, if I'm not mistaken. If you have a different character, if you have different mannequin, you can just play with this value. All right. And then I'm just gonna set the value. Now let's go to the Manny animation. Make sure when you go to the character animation, you don't choose this one, because if you open this one, it's empty since it's a child taking from the Manny. So make sure you click this one. All right. So in here, what are we gonna do is we're gonna change this cast to character. We're just gonna cast it to third-person character. And we're gonna change this type to third-person character object reference change variable. All right. So after that, we're just gonna come here, get pitch, and we're gonna make a new variable here. We're gonna call it local pitch of type float, right? And we're gonna set it. Make a new pin here, this one, set to this one. Compile. All right. The next thing we have to do is we're gonna go to the anim graph. In here, we're gonna make a bit of space over here. All right. And we're gonna add something called modify bone. All right. This is my modify bone. We're just gonna use the rotation in this video. So we're gonna just ignore the rest. We're just gonna remove the expose as pin on the rest. So we just focus on the rotation. And on the rotation, we wanna make sure we use add to existing. All right. Since my mannequin has 5 spine bones, I'm going to paste it 5 times. If your character has 3 spine bones, it's gonna work just fine. You just have to copy it 3 times. Alright, so we're gonna add this one here and add this one here. Give it space, and we're gonna add the rest to each other. Alright, and we're gonna get the local pitch. We're gonna make rotator and make sure it's in the roll. And we're just gonna attach the nodes. Alright, the last thing we have to do is click on the bone and change bone to modify spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, spine 4, and spine 5. Compile, and let's go here. So as you can see, if I bend down, you can see my shadow, it's bending down as well. So if I come out and you check, you can see it's bending down. If I look up, as you can see, it's looking up. Right? Again, it's looking straight.